Welcome to the Paranormal Tour Guide. Join me as we travel through the Lone Star State and visit three of the most haunting and eerie locations, each with its own terrifying story. From the Baker Hotel and its haunted past, to the cursed Yorktown Memorial Hospital and its ghostly inhabitants, to the famous Alamo and its restless spirits, we'll take you on a spine-tingling journey. So sit back, turn off the lights, and get ready for a chilling ride. Number 1. The Baker Hotel. The Baker Hotel in Mineral Wells, Texas, has been a popular destination for ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts for many years. One of the most famous ghosts said to haunt the hotel is that of a woman who jumped from the roof to her death in the 1940s. Legend has it that the woman was jilted by her lover and decided to end her life by jumping from the hotel's rooftop. Since then, guests at the hotel have reported seeing a ghostly figure on the roof, as well as hearing strange noises and feeling an eerie presence throughout the building. In addition to the woman who jumped from the roof, there are many other ghosts said to haunt the Baker Hotel. Guests have reported seeing apparitions, hearing unexplained noises, and feeling cold spots throughout the hotel. Some have even claimed to see the ghost of the hotel's founder, T.B. Baker, wandering the halls at night. One guest reported waking up in the middle of the night to see a ghostly apparition standing at the foot of his bed. Another claimed to hear a child's laughter in the hallway, even though there were no children staying at the hotel at the time. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, the Baker Hotel is a fascinating and eerie place that is sure to send shivers down your spine. Be sure to visit the Baker Hotel and see if you can catch a glimpse of one of its many ghostly residents. Number 2. Yorktown Memorial Hospital. The Yorktown Memorial Hospital in Yorktown, Texas, was once a bustling medical facility, but now stands abandoned and forgotten. But the spirits of the hospital's former patients and staff members are said to linger on, haunting the halls and corridors of the empty building. One story that has been passed down through the years involves a nurse who worked at the hospital in the 1970s. One night, while working the graveyard shift, she heard strange noises coming from one of the rooms. As she approached the room, she saw the figure of a man standing in the doorway. The man was dressed in old-fashioned clothing and seemed out of place in the modern hospital. The nurse tried to speak to the man, but he simply disappeared before her eyes. She was frightened, but tried to continue her shift. But the strange occurrences continued throughout the night, and the nurse reported seeing other ghostly figures and hearing eerie noises. Despite her claims, the hospital staff dismissed her story and told her to keep quiet about the incidents. But the nurse knew what she had seen and heard, and she eventually left the hospital. Years later, after the hospital had closed down, the nurse returned to the abandoned building to explore, but as she walked through the dark halls and empty rooms, she heard the same strange noises and saw the same ghostly figures that she had seen all those years ago. It was as if the hospital's past was still alive and well, and the spirits of the former patients and staff members were still haunting the building. To this day, visitors to the Yorktown Memorial Hospital report hearing strange noises, feeling cold spots, and seeing apparitions. Some even claim to have been touched or pushed by an unseen force. So if you're ever brave enough to explore this abandoned hospital, be prepared for a chilling experience you won't soon forget. Number 3. The Alamo. The Alamo in San Antonio, Texas is famous for being the site of one of the most famous battles in American history. But many visitors to the historic site believe that it is also haunted by the ghosts of the soldiers who died there. One of the most chilling stories of the Alamo involves a security guard who was making his rounds late one night. As he walked through the chapel, he heard the sound of a trumpet playing a mournful tune. The guard searched the area, but found no one, and the music stopped as suddenly as it had started. Other visitors to the Alamo have reported hearing ghostly voices and footsteps, and feeling cold spots throughout the historic site. Some have even claimed to see the apparitions of soldiers walking through the grounds. One woman reported seeing a group of soldiers in full uniform marching towards the chapel, only for them to disappear before her eyes. Another visitor claimed to hear the sound of cannon fire coming from the grounds, even though no cannons were present. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, the Alamo is a fascinating and eerie place that is sure to send shivers down your spine. Thanks for joining me on this journey through some of the most haunted places in Texas. Make sure if you're ever in the Lone Star State and looking for a paranormal adventure, to go visit these creepy locations. And when the ghosts and ghouls come out, just tell them the Paranormal Tour Guide sent you. Subscribe for more paranormal explorations.